gonna pull up my chat real quick. It's not loading, so I had to reset it. But if you're in there talking, what's up? We're gonna load the chat up. We're gonna get cooking. For some reason, Gambly's not pulling this fantasy prop. So let me go ahead and post this. I can't get this fantasy prop loaded. If you're just not joining, again, my chat is not loading for some reason. But I'm also posting this play on the right. Those 3 fantasy scores. I'll explain them all once I get my chat figured out. I'll just keep getting like a spinning wheel. And I get 1 gigabyte Ethernet. Like straight wired. I'm plugged like Pee Wee. Okay. So we're gonna play that slip. Again, I don't know why it's not pulling unless it is and I missed it. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Damn, let me get my chat working. I feel like no one's even here because I can't read my chat. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play. Quickly, 11 RA is such a lock. Okay, I see that now. Hold up. What was the play? Oh, here. This is the play. This is my first play that I'm playing. I'll explain it all now since I have my chat. I mean, my chat's like kind of working. It's still not really working, but there we go. Okay, it finally worked. All right, so this is play number 1. I'll go ahead and walk you through why I like all these plays. So play number 1 is going to be VJ Edgecombe, under 26.5 fantasy. Let me go show the game. He just came back off of injury. So he didn't play last game. Foxley put in Clingan assist. I don't even know if Clingan's playing today. I don't even know if Clingan's playing. What's my name on Prize Picks? I don't even know what that means. Let me pull up some stuff. We'll talk about why I like, what props I like, etc. I'm like tripping right now. Why does it not show VJ Edgecombe here? Oh, he's right here. Okay, sorry. So he played 21 minutes last game. Did not play any in overtime, even though it went to double OT. So he's on a pretty serious minutes limit. If 2 nights ago he played 21 minutes and did not play in either overtime game. So I expect another limit. Probably like, I'm thinking like 24 minutes. Is about what I think he's going to play tonight. Because, again, he played 21 minutes. The game went to double OT. And they still wouldn't put him in because they don't want to rush him back. All that nonsense that comes with coming back from an injury. So I think he's going to be slightly limited. I would love if Grimes ends up playing. That would make me feel even better about this bet. I don't think he's going to play, though. He was a midday downgrade to questionable, which usually means they're sitting. So I don't think he's going to play. McBride Fantasy, or Fears Fantasy, sorry. So Fears Fantasy is just an amazing matchup, and there's no Zion. So without Zion, let me go pull this up too for you guys. Without Zion, he averages like close to a fantasy a minute. I mean, he's been pretty which I didn't think he was actually going to be good. in the NBA, honestly. But he's been pretty good just in terms of stat stuff. I really don't care about if he's a good player or not. I'm just talking about in terms of box score because that's all that matters. So he averages 0.93, but that's with Zion on. If you're going to go Zion off, or a lot of those minutes are with Zion, sorry. So Zion off. Where's Zion? So if you're going to go Zion off, it jumps from 0.093 to, I think it's like 0.99. It was really close to 1. 0.95. So close to 1 fantasy a minute. And the matchup is just amazing. It's Minnesota drop coverage. They've been doing drop coverage for ever since they got Gobert. Gobert will not switch on to the screen or to the PNR ball handler. And if he does, I mean, it's barbecue chicken. He's slow as shit. But he will not switch on. He's going to play 6 feet back to where you can come off every single screen. Every single screen you can come off and have a little mid-range pull-up. He scores over 30% of his points on as a PNR ball handler. It just makes sense. No Zion, averages 0.95 minutes, 0.95 fantasy per minute, and then it's a great matchup. It's similar to the Celtics played a lot of drop and they had Al Horford because Al Horford just could not switch on to a guard. Vooch plays drop coverage. It happens a lot in college as well. If you just have a center with slow feet, which is Rudy Gobert. So without Zion, I think he's going to have a pretty safe minutes floor. Let's say, let's pull this up. Let's go. Let's say in games that he's played over 25 minutes. Let's just say 22. He's definitely played more than 22. I think he's going to play 28. But in games he's played more than 22 minutes. Let's go 25. In games he's played over 25 minutes, he's cashed his PRA line of 22.5 and 56% of them, and then now he gets an amazing matchup. What do I do if they're all PRA? I mean, just wait for my next play. And then McBride is just a pure volume play. He plays so much. I think 21's a little low. Again, I'm not going to explain every play because my explanation is this, guys. And this is, some people hate this, but this is just me being honest. This is my explanation for why I'm playing the play. Sometimes I'll explain a play if I feel like it, but there's over 6,000 bets on this sheet. That is public. It has been in my Discord. You could click on it since day one. There's over 6,000 bets on this, okay? There's all PrizePicks plays. On PrizePicks this year, I've played almost 700 units worth of parlays to 120 units, won 17.33% ROI. That's my... Hey, Zeke, why are you playing this? Because I have this record and I think it's a good play. That's all you need to know, honestly. Anything else, I feel just wastes time. And I know some people hate to hear that because they... And I will try to make you a better, but a lot of the stuff that you guys want to hear isn't even what makes you a better. A better gambler. Matchups, they matter a little bit, but it's really not that big of a deal. In the NBA, a lot of stuff is guessing minutes and guessing who's gonna have a bigger. This is Saint from your Discord. What's up, my man Saint? Who's gonna have a big I'm betting on Jeremiah Fears without Zion because I think he's gonna have increased usage and a good matchup. But it's a lot of times betting stuff like that. That's what matters. So I love VJ Edgecombe unders. That's probably my favorite play. Anything VJ Edgecombe, I really like. Because he's on that minutes limit. If he plays 30 minutes, which I think is insane to even guess that, but then some of these bets are pretty bad. But I think he's gonna play 25 minutes max. 26. He could get 25. That's what I would expect. 25, 26. Anything else is too much. How you feel about Fox points? I can look at it for you. I thought I almost played Fox Fantasy, so 32.5 Ant over unders. Fox points I think is fine. I don't really care for it. Edwards 32.5. 32.5 what? PRA? Ant is not 32.5 PRA, brother. There's no way. He's 38.5. What are you talking about? 32.5. Maybe PR? No, I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe props are definitely my favorite. Trey Murphy's in a good spot, okay. VJ Edgecombe props are definitely like my play of the day favorite play on the board. Just because I think he's going to be pretty limited. You have a promo on Underdog that has slashed Anthony Edwards from 38.5 PRA to 32.5, and you're asking me over or under. Am I understanding that correctly? You have a promo on Underdog turning Ant from 38.5 PRA to 32.5, and you're asking over or under. He said yes. He said that he answered that shit with his chest. I mean, yeah, why would you take a 6 PRA discount, ask over or under, big dog? Obviously, that's over. Like, he answered yes with his chest too. Motherfucker didn't send no laughing emoji. He just said all lowercase yes. Yes, that's what I'm asking you, bitch. That's exactly what he just told me. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a bad question, but it's definitely an over. Motherfucker Louis, dude. I'm gonna look for some more plays. I think I want to play a couple more VJ Edgecombe, not a couple more, one more VJ Edgecombe prop because I do really like that. Why you still follow Chili Bets after you got exposed? I just follow people. I follow like 4 people on Twitter that like are the guys from Europe that they all run one account, which is like, dude, that's like I think that's by far the scummiest thing, honestly. Is which like if you don't have a premium, I guess it doesn't matter. But the guys that like there's like this guy in Europe, which granted, dude, he's a genius. This guy in Europe has created like 8 different AI accounts where they don't show their face and they just have like some cartoon picture, and he just post plays. A couple dudes in Discord talking about Edgecombe pick. Okay, Culligan. And he just post plays. They just post plays. Dude, I'm reading chat and trying to talk at the same time, and like my brain is turning off. There's this one guy in Europe, and he has employees that literally run Twitters for them, where they're just like funneling people to their Discord, dub clubs, winnables, whatever it may be. It's almost always winnables though, because the company owns Winnable. Gambling not working has been amazing. Yeah, wouldn't pick up a Miles McBride fantasy. I don't know why. Sometimes like it just won't map. Like it's not mapping any Prize Picks props for him. You can see like there's nothing. Sometimes like they might have his name as like no capital B after, or whatever the reason may be, and they're just not pulling it. Sometimes that just happens. Edgecombe 20.5 PRA under. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'd play that. You took Brunson, okay. Denny PRA. I'm not playing Denny. If Clinton misses, that actually might be a pretty good spot though. But there's a Clinton. I don't know what Clinton is doing. Drummond first half fantasy. I'm worried about his limits. I think Drummond's gonna be pretty limited on UD. His name is Deuce McBride. Yeah, so like, which like I don't know if it's not pulling on Prize Picks. He's under Miles. So sometimes like there's just I'm guessing weird. Like for example. I'm trying to think of another example. Like Marvin Bagley the third. If they only have him in here as Marvin Bagley, which they do, I think he has the third at the end of his name. It might like map wrong, and sometimes that just happens. Ant's Discord on 2 apps. Surely he soars over. Yeah, I don't think any of that exists. Why Drummond limited? He got hurt last game and didn't play like the entire second half. Let me pull up. That's what I read. A lot of times I'm like reading notes on games. I don't watch every game. So Drummond Yeah, I mean, he got hurt in the first quarter and didn't play the rest of the game in the last game. So, got to assume there's some type of limit. I mean, especially looking at his props, he's definitely limited according to his props. Like, Drummond at 25.5 fantasy is a nuke if he's playing normal time without Embiid. I mean, without Embiid and Drummond not limited, he'd be like 35.5. I mean, against Washington, probably like 36, 37.5 fantasy. So clearly the market believes there's some type of limit, and I would agree with that. Is anyone questionable on Washington? Kaishan George. Golden State, I know Jimmy's playing, like for sure. Jimmy's playing. Where I'm pretty certain Jimmy's playing. Curry's out. Okay, so let's see if I can get another Edgecombe prop. Like 7.5 RA is interesting. I have a crazy app. No capper is on. Completely valid. Advanced scores off by 10 points. Nearly a 33% discount. That's pretty good. I'd be worried if you get paid, but besides that part, I mean, that's obviously very good. VJ under 21.5 PRA, yeah. Ingram rebounds, King. Bro's glazing. I wouldn't touch his rebounds. I mean, if you're talking, I assume you're talking about over. I probably wouldn't play that. Hey, brother, do you trust Anna to taco? I should have faded. I play every taco. Literally play every taco. Like, especially if you have like a $25, you should be depositing almost every time you play tacos. Like, that's how strong they are. Let's get a little quickly. I think I already got my second play. Also, what's the read on VJ? I'm pretty sure VJ's limited. I mean, I'm not pretty sure. I'm certain VJ's limited. I mean, I say that he's only played 30 minutes somehow, but he played so they played 2 nights ago. He had 1 night off. He didn't play the first. But on the 30th, or was there a 31st in November? Okay, no. So Sunday, he played on Sunday. The game went to double OT, and he did not play in either overtime because of his limit. It was his first game back. He only played 21 minutes. How that works, injuries normally you're going to like ramp up, right? So like let's say he's going to play an extra 3 minutes, extra 4, I think around 25 is going to be his baseline. If he's playing 25 minutes, all these props are wrong. If he plays more than 25 minutes, then I'm making a bad bet, and like I can live with that because most of the time, more than often than not, I'm getting these reads right, like getting these minute stuff right. Now, like obviously, VJ could come in and shoot 100% from 3, get 4 steals, and like just nuke in the time he's playing. But again, every bet you make should be based on probability, and that's it. It should be based on nothing else but pure probability. All you're trying to do is beat the number. Glazing? Yeah, I mean, that was glazing. You want to tell me you weren't glazing saying King? Ain't nothing wrong with it. What do you think of Clinnigan? I don't think Clinnigan plays, honestly. Zach Edey defensive rebounds? Sure. I don't like bet on those props, so I literally could not help you at all. Unfortunately. Brunson. I'm playing McBride prop, so I don't like to play two people on the same team, so I'm not going to do that. But Chet 1.5 dunks, yeah. I mean, that's like another thing I just don't play. I don't bet on like a guy to dunk or not. And I'm not saying you can't win doing that. I'm just saying I don't bet on that. I don't know enough about the market and how it all works and everything. McBride fantasy is gone. Whether probably like I really just liked fantasy. I just wouldn't play it. Like don't go chasing. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Why you never fade LeChalk? I don't even know who that is. Who is LeChalk? Zeke, should Texas get into the college football playoff off topic? Hey, this is the type of shit I like. These are the type of questions I fucking like. In my head, yes. But when I sit down and look at the teams, no. Talk to me probably. What's up, Kirby? Hey, look, Christian Kirby's a good person to ask this too. Christian, should Texas get into the college football playoff? Because in my head, when I'm thinking like, okay, are they probably one of the best 12 teams? They're close. But you also want to reward them for going and playing Ohio State week 1, but then you lose to Florida. And then when I look at the teams that they're against, like you can't put them in over Miami because Miami scheduled Notre Dame week 1 and Miami won. You can't put them in over Notre Dame because Notre Dame played Miami week 1 and Texas A&M. They lost both, but then they won every other game. They handled their business. So like you can't lose week 1 and not handle your business when the people you're up against like they're not up against someone that played nobody is my point. Like Miami played Notre Dame week 1. Notre Dame played Texas A&M and Notre Dame week 1 and 2. So it's hard. Now if BYU loses, like let's say for some reason it's between BYU who loses the Big 12 and Texas, I'd argue for Texas more than likely. Especially if they get shellapped. Like if they get shellapped, that's fine with me. Kirby, I need to know what's up with Drew Bobo though, and what's up with Jared Curtis? Is like he's gone, but he just didn't want it announced. Exactly, eye test does not help at all. Went to OT versus Mississippi State and Kentucky, got swallowed by UGA, lost by 2 touchdowns I think to Florida. Like, there's so many close ones. Texty, okay. There's so many ones that it's just like, bro. I was at the game. I was at Georgia Tech, Kirby. I was gonna text you, but I was like, Kirby's working. I'm not gonna bother him. I know you're a working man. I need Drew Bobo to be playing, bro. Like, this dude cannot get hurt. I don't give a fuck about Jared Curtis, honestly. His ass can leave. I've been saying that I can't stand like the back and forth. I can't stand that shit. Like after having Gunner, like that's all I want at quarterbacks are motherfuckers like Gunner. Like I don't like, especially going from Beck, bro, because like Beck was a nightmare. Like I'm getting Beck vibes from Curtis, and I'm getting Beck vibes from Raiola, who left and was ass. So like I'm fine not having Curtis, honestly. I'm gonna play this slip right here. I'm gonna try to get a gambling link for you guys real quick. Let's see how it works. Quickly. Sometimes I gotta play with it. Because, like, trying to get a parlay is hard. Peyton over Steals. This should work, though, because it's all main lines. Thoughts on Georgia Bama? I'm still, like, considering going. But I do really enjoy watching games at my house and grilling. I'd be shocked if Georgia doesn't win. When the line dropped at -120, I played it because I couldn't believe we were only -120. That shit seemed insane to me. But yeah, I mean, I just think we win. I live in Georgia. Yeah, I do. I live about 30 minutes north of Atlanta. I do expect. I mean, and like unless we get another shitty game from Gunner. Okay, Kirby. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured you were gonna say. For both of those, because I kept reading that. But beside the point. So they're saying they don't see. Oh, they're saying. I want Gary Payton. Can I do a better slip? What do you grill up? Like, oh my god, bro. For the games, I'll almost always do like some type of steak. Steak's like my favorite food, so. I live in Macon. Okay. I live, like the Woodstock, Canton, Cartersville circle above North Georgia. I live in that circle. I was born and raised here, actually. I hold the record for biggest baby ever born. I was a big. I weighed like over 12 pounds as a baby. Fears over 15 and a half look good. Points, yeah. Obviously, I played fantasy, which I like that better. But okay, Gary Payton Steele showed up. Oh, I had to click that screen to get it to show all three. I didn't know that. See, it shows. Oh, see, we're learning. We're learning. Okay, I'm playing that slip. Yeah, hey, I love talking about college football. I'm from Rome, dude. Hey, the guy in my chat can vouch. So Christian Kirby, again, Christian. I don't know like what I should say. None of this I think is like unfindable though. Conley just fucking play Conley 4.5 rebounds and assist. Oh, he bumped back up. Never mind, we're good. So me and Christian Kirby played football together since we were like 5 or 6. Our dads coached together, but we were in middle school. I think it was 7th grade or 8th grade, and it was like second round of the playoffs. Because 7th grade, I think we lost to Milton, and that the quarterback, what was his name? Harrison something. I almost said Harrison Barnes. It's Harrison something with a B. He went to Tennessee. He was a dog. We lost to Milton. We got slapped by Milton. And then second round of the playoffs, we played Rome in the playoffs at like second round, and we got abs. Like when we played Milton, okay, I only played offense, and like our offense, like they were fine. Like it was just like we were moving the ball fine on offense. It was just like their quarterback, they literally scored every play. Like the quarterback was having like 75-yard runs because he was like committed to Tennessee in its 8th grade. But when we played Rome, that was the first time that I'd ever played in a football game where I was like, I am completely outmatched, and we have no chance to win this game. Because they were so bigger. They were so much bigger and better. It was like insane. But Kirby can vouch for that because Kirby was there. You're in Villa Rica? I literally just moved from the Villa Rica area. Quentin, how close are you to Augusta? Probably like 4 hours, honestly. Augusta's not that close. I've never been to Augusta. I asked for Masters tickets for Christmas. Harrison Bailey, yes. He fucked us 7th grade. He destroyed. He was insane. He went to. He went somewhere else after Milton. He went to like Marietta, I think. Um, he has not done anything in college. He just keeps going to these SEC schools and literally never plays. Like he's fifth year. Again, why would you like in your fifth year go to Florida when they have DJ Lagway? Makes no sense. Oh, so he's a sixth. This is his sixth year at Florida now. Like I don't understand why he didn't go somewhere like where he could actually played. He went to Tennessee for 2 years, was trash. I don't want to say trash, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me, bro. Look, if I'm Harrison Bailey, I'm a 6'4", 240-pound quarterback who was literally killed every level besides college. Like, I'm going to go out at least. I'm going to go to, like, Incarnate Ward or some shit just to go see what I could do against JUCO. Like, I'm not just – I mean, look at these schools. He's going to, like, big-time school, which UNLV wasn't. Like, Louisville's always been top – like, this is 2 years. They were top 25 and close to it. They were top 25 close to it. Florida has a top 25 roster. Buford feeds their players. Rome's been tough for a while. Yeah, Rome, I'm telling you, bro, we got worked by Rome. It was bad. My sister-in-law lives in Rome now. Buford's crazy. And then, like, I guess since we're on the topic of just high school football in Florida now. Oh, you in Cartersville? I'm by Duluth. I know where Duluth is, yeah. Dude, the Gainesville thing with, like, the high school players is actually insane. Like, what is Harrison Bailey up to now? So he transferred to Florida. I mean, is he like third on the roster? Or did he get hurt? Or like, is he going to try and play next year? Like, what's his future like? He's definitely worse than... He's not the backup. He's worse than that. You live in Dallas? Okay, so Dallas is right between where I used to live and where I live now. Like, when I was making the trip and stuff, I would go through Dallas every day when I was moving stuff. Yeah, I want to know what's up with the future of Harrison Bailey. Oh, he announced he was going to coach? Bro, like, he played in one game at Louisville, threw for 160 yards, 3 touchdowns, was named MVP, and then is like, let me go be the third string at Florida. Like, you were never going to take it, which DJ Lagway sucks, but you were never going to take over DJ Lagway. On the Ackworth Dallas line, Oak Cliff Bennis. I don't even know what that is. What is Oak Cliff Bennis? The hell is that? But, yeah, me and Kirby got worked. Oak Cliff Hood in Dallas. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Again, I'm not from Dallas, so, like, ever spent even a day there. You ever hit a streak in the court? No, we've had 2 die on the last leg. One of them was Ant. I don't remember what the other one was. Someone in my chat that's in here. Who was the... Besides Ant, we had something die on like 10 or 11. I don't remember what it was. Someone in my chat knows. One of these days, gotta run a 6. Like the Ant live play, yeah. The Ant live play was actually like maybe one of the worst beats of my career. Um, man, what was the other one that died on like 10? I feel like it was a golf play, which makes it even worse because everything I play for golf is like straight bangers. My golf hit rate's crazy. I wonder if golf's on the board right now. I saw it was on better. So I actually think it's on this. It's not. It's only on better. Interesting. I need to see if those lines are right then. Dude, what was the other? Someone here has to know. I had something like die on like damn near the last leg. For a golf go dumb. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't expect my golf to hit at a much higher rate than my college football does. Like based on what I model or like look at, right? Because I don't model college football. But it does. And I don't know why. Like, it doesn't make much sense, but dude, when's the next tourney this week? Literally Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the Hero World Challenge, which is supposed to be Tiger's event, and Tiger's not even playing. If you had to choose PGA or CP, you mean like what I'm better at, or what's the question? You really going with these props? Yeah, I played them. Let's look at the schedule. So we have Hero World Challenge. There's no way they're gonna let us bet on this, I would think. Unless I just don't understand what this. Oh yeah, this is. Never mind. I'm looking at the dates. December 11th. Oh wait, yeah. Maybe they will. They're gonna let us bet on one of these. It's probably this one. I doubt they let us bet on this one. This is if it actually is Q School. I mean, I know they're not gonna let us bet on Q School if that's what it is. I gotta see who was in this field last year. Oh, it's telling me right now. Oh yeah, they'll let us bet on this. Corey Connors, Chris Gotterup, Andrew Novak, Michael Kim. Yeah. We'll bet. So we have back-to-back tournaments. That's only a 3-day tournament though. But we have back-to-back tournaments. And then the next week is off. So, yeah, so you're going to have off Christmas and New Year's. And then you have off Christmas and New Year's 2 more weeks. So, like a 4-week break. And then the season starts where you have tournaments every single week for the rest of the year. All the way until September. President's Cup. That's going to be so much fun. Damn, I should go to that. Wasn't it Miles Turner? Oh, it was Miles Turner, but that was only like leg 8, I think. Which PGA tourney is better for a free bet that expires at the end of this month? Probably this week's. This week is this week is a really big field. Like, you have basically the top players in the world playing this week. You have Cam Young. Let's go to this. You have Scotty Scheffler, J.J. Spawn, McIntyre, Rose, English, Keegan Bradley, Sepp, Noren. Next week, like, Scotty's not going to play. Well, I know that. Our book sharper on Golf the Bigger the Tourney? Yes. Definitely. I mean, it's just because, like, think about it, right? It's the same thing as NBA. Everyone here knows exactly what kind of player Ant is. You know how he wants to score. You have seasons and seasons of data telling you how he scores, how he plays, matchups, etc. Same thing with like someone like Scotty Scheffler, right? Like during the year, I think I had like on the entire season, I think I bet on Scotty like 5 times because they know how to price Scotty Scheffler. That's the first thing when they do and sit down is, okay, let's price Scotty Scheffler. Let's price Ant Edwards. Let's price Shea, right? Like, they know how to price these guys. The guys that they don't know how to price, or like they have, which this is a really small field, so this is a bad example. But, I mean, like, Spieth, I bet on Spieth a ton. Because Spieth is getting bet like he's up here and he's not up here. He's been really struggling the past couple of years. But the guys that they struggle with are, like, more of these mid-tier, lower-tier players. To where you can have a Because again, like everyone knows what kind of scorer Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is. You can't be like, I actually don't think Shai is a 30-point per game scorer. I only think he's a 24-point per game scorer. You know he's a 30-point per game scorer. Everyone in the world knows it. He's been doing this shit for like 3 years now, right? You know Sky Shut, but like someone like so in this field, right? Like I don't know, I haven't looked at the course or anything. Like let's just say that the course is built for someone that's supposed to hit a lot of fairways and greens, right? It's a tight course. I know Aaron Rai is a lot better than on a course that's tight, is what I'm talking about, than a lot of these names ahead of him. Sepp, Cam Young, Alex Noren, Keegan Bradley, none of these guys. But like on a Bombers course, I know Cam Young is better than some of these guys ahead of him or behind him, or like someone like Wyndham Clark at a Bombers course is way better than Brian Harman, Andrew Novak, Corey Connors, not Goddard, not Burns, way better than Rye, right? And like you can have beliefs on players. So thanks for being understanding in the DMs. Is that Casty? Who is this? Is that Casty? I don't know who that is. Can I do a better slip, please? Yeah, I mean, can you not just play? Let's look on better. Are some of the props I've played not on better? I feel like this Mr. Penguin guy I've had beef with before. Maybe I'm bugging. Let's look. So you could play VJ Edgecombe 21.5 PRA if you wanted to. Then you can take. Let's say that quickly TOs. No, I'm not playing that if it's that. Let's look for like they usually don't have Gary Payton steals. You said that last time. Said what last time? That me and this Penguin guy have had beef. Beefing with that guy, bro. I could have sworn me and this guy had beef before. That I remember what it was over. It was like he was mad that I wasn't showing my screen for how I find bets, and I was like, that's just not what I do. What else did I play? Oh, you're the guy who told me to do Bam Knight, and it hit. Yeah, it did. It wasn't Bam Knight though. I think it was Michael Carter. Different Cardinals running back, but same story. Yeah. And I told you I thought it would move. Yeah, I don't want to do golf yet. Okay, VJ just come bump too. I don't want to do golf yet because I'd rather wait for the weather tomorrow and like it solidify. And then I could also get some NFL plays with it. I'm ready for golf season. Me too. Conley PRA. Yeah, if that's up, there's another one you could take. Like VJ has come RA with Conley PRA with something. I'm going to look at this golf board real quick. If there's like nukes, I'll play something. But if it's like nothing crazy. There was one guy that, dude, this is like literally a 12-person field. There was one guy that came in here and was like mad about how I wasn't showing my screen. Fuck. And he was like, I mean, he was dick riding about it. And finally, I think I just blocked him from the YouTube chat. But let's get back into it. Ask me some more college football questions. That's the shit. I'm a college football. The two sports that I like am the most passionate about by far is college football and PGA. Just a guess, obviously. Scheffler always going to be a favorite, but the FedEx, who wins it? Okay, I'm just going to tell you players that I think like. Because, yeah, you're right. Probably Scotty. Like, okay, I think Rory's not going to have a good year. I'll just tell you players that I think are going to have a good year. You never blocked me, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was someone else, Penguin. I don't think Rory's going to have a good year, so I don't think Rory's going to win it. Let me think about some other names real quick. Because I don't like Rory. No, I mean, I like Rory as a person. I'm saying, like, I don't think Rory's going to be that good this year. I just, like, worry about, like, I mean, like, what else does he have to accomplish in golf? After he won the Masters, like, he really went downhill in terms of, like, how good he was. Because before the Masters, he was really playing the best golf of his career. And then it just, like, kind of dropped off Cam Young breakout. He's winning the U.S. Open. I definitely think Cam Young's gonna have a good year. What's up, Drew? I like Cam Young a lot, like as a person too. Um, he's fun. One of my favorite golfers, which I know Drew, I'm gonna say this, and Drew's gonna be like, bro, I hate you for this. One of my favorite golfers is because I'm from Georgia. I fucking love Russell Henley, and I know I'm pretty sure Drew tweeted something like Russell Henley gutless, missed that putt, which like he did miss that putt, and it's bad, but like I really like Russell Henley. I think Russell Henley could have a good year, but he had a really good year last year. So like, how much better can you get? Who's gonna win the FedEx Cup? I think Victor Hovland is gonna like actually bounce back. Now he's working with Joe Mayo again. What's my handicap in 11? Like 10.5, 11. The last 3 rounds I played of golf, I've shot PRs in 3 straight rounds. So really, like my handicap says an 11, but how I'm playing right now, my shit is like a 6 because I broke my record 3 times in a row. See what came out of that? Just don't see him take another leap. He can definitely win a major. Yeah, like I mean, he's not gonna take a leap to anything above like top 5 in the world, which that's what he's been for like 2 years now, or a year and a half. Players I don't like: Aberg, Rory, all Europeans really. Fucking Matt Fitzpatrick. Matt Fitzpatrick has been playing some fucking insane golf, by the way. God, I want Spieth to be good again. I want like Spieth would be really fun if he's good again. Who's a player you see taking a leap like Ben Griffin and Goddard? Well, I didn't see Goddard taking a leap at all. So like a Ben Griffin Goddard. So you're talking about jumping into the top 20. So someone outside the top 20, who do I see jumping into the top 20? I mean, God, dude, if Rico, how do you say his last name, could figure out a putter, he would be a top 20 player. But like that's a huge ask. He's literally the worst putter I've ever seen. He's insane everywhere else besides putting. A Spawn type leap. See, like I didn't think Spawn was gonna do that either. Like Ben Griffin, I could see, but like Goddard and Spawn really came out of nowhere. I like Rico's game a lot because he's such a good ball striker. I mean, Akshay's a walking giant. Sahith is not going to be as bad as he's been, but he's not going to get up to that top 20 range. I want Ricky to have a good year. So sad to see him choke it last year to advance. So did you find? Oh, I'm looking. Sorry, but I'm also like answering questions. If I had to pick someone outside of the top 20 or so, the guy that's super high variance player, yeah, it's because his fucking driver's terrible. I mean, and his approach is kind of bad too, honestly. He's really a short game player. But yeah, I think Theegala could like jump up and have a good year. Again, maybe that's just because I think he is high variance. I could see if anyone has like that top 20 like actually inside them and they just like can't figure it out, it's Theegala. Like Cam Young he wasn't super high variance. He just would suck on every weekend. Someone like that. Let me look at these lines as I do this. No, all these lines look good. No Wyndham Clark on here. The guy shoot. All right, I just read that. Yeah, I mean, JJ Spawn really came out of nowhere, dude. So that's like a hard. Besides JJ, I mean, let me see where all the majors are this year, and then we can. I'll look. Of course, the Masters is Augusta. I don't even know how to say this one. Anoramic. Who we're back at Shinnecock this year. And then Royal Birkdale. Jackson Covian a lot. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I like Kovian. Koivan, however you say it. Yeah, if I had to take a guess at someone jumping into the top 20, it'd have to be Rico. He is just the worst putter I've ever seen. If we're talking like outside the top 100, let me go look at the top 100. God, some of these names outside the top 100. Like, bro, I'm looking on Data Golf right now, Drew. They got Sahith Theegala like 10 spots behind Zach Blair. Like, bro, there's no way. I would put a tremendous amount of money on Sahith Theegala beating that next year. Tom Kim could bounce back. They have Tom Kim at 140. That seems, which he's been really bad too. Maybe I have a thing where I just like betting on guys that have actually shown they could be really good, and they could figure it out again. Like Sung Jae's outside top 110, which Sung Jae had the worst approach year of like any golfer ever, damn near. Especially considered of like what he was doing. Joel Damon, if he could figure out a putter, would be really sick. Yeah, like bro, they have Zach Johnson. Oh, never mind, Zach Johnson not ahead of Sid. I was about to say. Yeah, a lot of those. Let's see, what's the birdie prop? Holy shit! Scotty is at 6, and like Aaron Rice. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Aaron Rice safe fast at 5. Drew, dude? I saw one of your tickets. You hit like a crazy. It was a bookmaker ticket. I don't want to say it was Justin Rose. What do you think about Scotty having a Grand Slam? I mean, Scotty's got to have winning the Opens, or he won the Open. I forgot. God, dude, you just forget about how good Scotty Scheffler is. Spawn to win U.S. Open 185-1. That's who it was? The bookmaker ticket? I thought it was someone else. I felt like I would have remembered that. Now, obviously, you would remember it better than me. I'm just saying, I felt like I would have remembered if it was Spawn. I thought it was someone else. I know you hit like I saw a crazy ticket. I was like, holy shit, that boy Drew is him. Let me see. Yeah, you ran really hot over the summer. That's fucking perfect. Oh, it was JJ Spawn. $58 to win $10K. Keegan. Get Keegan at 40-1. Okay. Pebble Beach is the most overrated major venue in golf. Drew. I like Pebble. I want to play there. You had Justin Rose first round leader. Bro, I was so happy when Rory won it. You think that Thursday plays a lot easier than mine's too? Yeah, I haven't even looked at the weather. Someone just asked me to look at the better board. I haven't even looked at. I saw they had 1.9. Do you still do a lot of props, or are you just betting like outrights and stuff? Which I assume you don't want to answer that. Just don't answer. Just ignore it. Let's see what they got for weather. Everything. Are you still in AZ? I know someone told me they left AZ, but I don't know if everyone did. I just know, like, I know you have a family, so I know it might be different than The guy I talked to that just like picked up and left. Get big on a couple weeks ago in round one. Angle related weather made like 15K. Okay. Could you do better picks today? Yeah, I don't really see anything on better. I was looking, but I like that VJ Edgecombe because he's gonna be limited. But besides that, what is that noise? Oh, it's my dog playing with a toy. Like I still like Edgecombe under 7.5 RA. Played 21 minutes. Didn't play in either overtime last week. Or last game, 2 nights ago. Should play 25 minutes. I like that a lot. Okay. There will be golf plays probably tomorrow in my Discord. I want to see what Prize Picks post before I play anything. But if you appreciated the stream, thank you for tuning in. I had a couple plays. You still guys are looking at plays. Quickly, I want to have turnovers. Gary Payton steals. You could hit up a little VJ Edgecombe prop. I took fantasy, but so fantasy still. I'd take this now that fantasy's moved a little bit. I'd play this 3-man, no doubt. But that's gonna be it for the stream today. Ran a couple quick little hour. VJ unders, yes, VJ unders. Go Dogs. If I don't stream again, go Dogs. Hopefully we beat Bama. I don't know if I'm gonna be there. And yeah, deuces. Drew. I'll play TVZ Saga S in like 2 weeks too. So whatever you set.